Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Brianna, and I'm going to be reacting to TOILE Season 1, Episode 3, The Fish. I started to warm towards the series after the second episode. Lots of sweet moments. I really like Mishi. I love Tobias, and I'm starting to warm towards, I want to say it's Gabin or Gabin, depending on how you're supposed to pronounce it. I want to say it correctly, but I'll learn his name. I want to say it's Gael. I liked his character too, and I'm excited. Yeah, so let's watch The Fish. I remember toe tape. I was never told about that, the maxi pad thing. I hope you all have better stuff to deal with as far as toe pads and things. And I know stuff is expensive, so that might not be because they wanted to use a maxi pad.
I thought, why do we hand out programs at performances?
Well, I suppose so people know.
Distributed them electronically.
QR codes, so downtown, I love that.
Me too.
That is becoming more of a thing, and saving paper programs are just, it's like a token, it's a trinket though. I was in a show where they still handed out a paper sheet, but it wasn't a program. It had all of our names and there was a QR code you could scan and read the bios for the cast. It was fine. It kept the director's note in it, so it could, finding a happy medium.
Apparently there's a bid to change the name of the theater.
My theater? Fish Theater? It's been the name of the theater for 75 years.
Yeah, but 75 years is like a million.
If it's that long, I wouldn't mind. It wouldn't be the greatest offense in the world. I've known theater companies to change their names in the span of a few years. It's like the sort of identity crisis thing.
Seeing as how through his generous contributions, David Koch got a theater.
No.
And David Geffen got a theater.
No.
Oh.
This isn't knee jerking. This is full body jerking. I'm actually convulsing. No.
Is it his decision at all?
Your call.
Yeah.
It's the board.
Of course, we'd like your support.
You don't have it.
If it's one person against everyone else, even if you're in charge.
Just an empty chair.
There's never an empty chair at these board meetings. A butt in every chair. That's the tradition. The chair's there for a reason.
Who's coming?
Not adding anybody to the board?
Not today.
Tomorrow? Are you adding somebody to the board?
Yep. I'll admit, I'm like, no, this is how it's always been. People need to shut me up. If it's me against everybody, there's tradition and then there's like growth. Are you being realistic? It's like, how much are you doing this for your personal comfort in a selfish way?
My goddamn theater.
I never loved that name.
It's not your theater.
Name a street after him. A cafe, a sewer. You guys never liked the Eiffel Tower.
Crispin Theater. I don't know. The Fish Theater sounds like a fun secondary space, like a smaller theater attached to the building if they do renovations. Or the New Fish. I don't know. The New Fish! Ah! Ah! Well, you got them some attention. Yeah! Yeah! Hey! The unison is nice and it's professional and stuff and it's clean. It means they know what they're doing. But to some point in class, do you see people ever just embellish a little bit more?
Sa grosse tête toute triste, ses naseaux dilatés, j'étais très touché.
Moi pareil, j'ai adoré le taureau, madame.
The bull! They kept him in? How? If everything red makes him mad though. I wasn't reading that article that she had on her desk closely. I thought they meant, at the press conference.
Je ferai pas revenir le taureau.
Bring back the bull. Bring back a different bull. Bring back a baby bull.
Je ferai pas revenir le taureau.
I think everyone liked it because it was ridiculous and entertaining, but it's ridiculous in a very inconvenient way for the people procuring the bull.
80 people in the company.
That's right.
He's putting 80 people in his ballet? That's insane. They won't fit on the stage.
I love him so much.
6 hours and go to sleep no earlier than 3 a.m. I can't do effective rehearsals past 4 p.m., which is my 10 a.m.
Okay, sir.
It has to become 10 p.m.
No.
We start at 8 a.m. on the dot.
Sir, it's your job to adjust to them. Sorry.
Here I am.
Oh, God. Don't come up to him like
so
that.
Line up for me.
You want the part? Don't be that guy. I'm guessing from the preview he gets in or something, but don't show how needy you are is like borderline desperation.
No.
Whoa, what?
No.
Well.
No.
I mean, look at all those people. When you're casting, I'm sorry.
Oh, no. Nope.
How many people do you need for your ballet?
I have a hallway full of very angry dancers.
Why?
Why?
I don't know how things work in New York.
Close the door. Why do people do that? Have meetings like this with... I'm sorry.
Be in your ballet.
What? You want me to put 80 people in my ballet? That's insane. They won't fit on the stage.
Miscommunication. He was saying who he wanted to show up for auditions.
Of the French Revolution, it looked a little like this. And you know how that ends.
With Russell Crowe singing.
And
Still, they're going after Russell Crowe. I feel so bad for him.
think of something special for him.
For who?
Gabin.
Who's Gabin?
Me! I'm Gabin, remember?
Free cigarettes.
And you. No.
I guess, but you've seen him do one thing. Haven't seen the other two do anything. And granted, you can't tell everything from auditions. You can't. So that was miscommunication where they thought that list was, oh, he wants them in the ballet. No, he was saying, this is who I want to show up so I can pick from them. Take it. Today's going to be about auditions and maybe rehearsals, and we won't actually get to see part of the show in this episode. Yeah, stretch. Ugh. I skipped my workout today because I was lazy and also I wasn't feeling good. I'm excited for this guy, though.
I'm rusty.
Let's go.
And they're still doing the set Wielden ballet. Yeah, starting out the same. Do we get to see it? Oh, shit. Well, maybe we will in a different episode. Costumes! Costume fitting! Hooray!
Sont longs tes bras. C'est à cause de l'eau. Hein? L'eau de New York fait pousser les bras. Vous devez confondre avec les bébés.
What?
C'est que les danseurs qu'on reçoit de New York ont toujours de très longs bras.
That's not true, is it?
T'es bien la première qui répéterait après l'avoir viré, c'est intéressant. T'as les mamelons très écartés, t'as toujours été comme ça? C'est sûrement les bagels.
There's no need to comment like that.
En France, tu sais.
Je sais.
C'est un cadeau qu'on leur a fait.
Ooh.
C'est Gamzati. Je vais danser Gamzati.
Oui.
Vous êtes sûr qu'ils ont dit Gamzati?
Non, je suis pas sûre, je suis la chef costumière parce que je comprends.
Oh, that costume. I didn't get the vibe, or I couldn't tell if she was like, I'm excited. Oh, I won't do it. She looks so... I love her. She has such a naturalness to her.
Cuisiner que ta mère a cramé en essayant de cuisiner.
Florent, s'il te plaît.
Si tu tiens à mettre la main à la pâte, fais des canapés.
On va pas servir des canapés.
Ooh, instruments.
Gamzati.
Bah dis donc, c'était rapide.
Geneviève a enfin fait le bon choix.
Vous avez dit quelque chose?
Bah à propos de quoi?
Vous leur avez dit de me donner Gamzati?
The fact that she's suspicious because of the way the other dancers treat her and who her parents are.
Hey, but death comes for everybody and some...
I have to watch Death Becomes Her the movie. I love all the bits from the musical I've been seeing on TikTok.
And doesn't the fish look beautiful in the fall sun? What? The theater is named after a magnificent woman, Mrs. Dorothy Fish, a generous grande dame of New York society.
It's fine that he respects the name and the building and who it was named after and stuff, but...
It is kind of a funny name, though.
Let's move on.
People are free to find it humorous. Bring a little joy to people's lives. He shouldn't be so offended that they aren't, you know, responding to the name the same way he would.
He had to sit on his mom's lap to be high enough to see the stage. Busy woman, that mother of his. She never missed the ballet. It was his moment to be with her, their thing. She even taught him to read off of the...
He's not... Wait.
And what of a new generation of little boys who will never...
Is he...
Well, the programs would be digital.
More and more places are doing that.
Well, not us.
It saves paper. It's not the end of the world. You can still put on a ballet. I'm sorry. Ah, that was a nice lift. Gael. They moved well together.
How long has he been here? 3 days. Really, I'm not talking to you. And who's supposed to have this room? I read the schedule.
What happened between those two? Jeez.
We talked about this, about him.
We didn't. You spit your words at me, then walked away. It was very...
True. It's fine having, like, windows for people to watch class through, but it's a bit too open of a space. And I wonder what that does to the acoustics, too. and the focus for the rehearsals and classes and stuff. You just have to be quiet when you're walking through the hallway. No, I like these two together already.
Rehearsal space ever.
When life throws you lemons, Jack.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Okay.
Well, I don't chime in much, but I felt compelled to chime in on this.
Okay, so Mr. Joe Smith.
Crispy.
I guess the timing is a bit Dickensian. Have you read Bleak House?
Listen to me!
Ew. I'm not gonna lie and say I haven't read Dickens and enjoyed Dickens novels, but that one, I like, ugh. And it was gross. I accidentally picked it up again at the library because I forgot I had read it, and I didn't realize until the 3rd chapter. Yay! I'm loving this studio space. Not the biggest studio in the world, but that's how it goes.
Attack! Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's okay.
You need to attack the turn.
If she would get out of her head. Because maybe she is good for the part, and she's just never...
Control! You're too close.
Too close.
I don't have any room.
I did hear from like a partnering instructor, their job is to try get as far away from your partner as you can. I'm not a teacher, don't learn from me, but you're not supposed to be close up like that. I couldn't tell from that angle though, so maybe it was her and it's just...
Nice and quiet. Half speed.
Half speed. Yes, madame.
How do you do partnering turns at half speed? Well, maybe, I guess, for him, but she's holding that balance. Oh man. That's what rehearsal is for. Gotta figure it out. Some people come into rehearsals upset if they don't get it right away and have it forever. We wouldn't be having rehearsals if there wasn't a window for people to be human and, you know, need to do it again, do it a little differently their way in order to get the timing, the rhythm. No bun now? Why not?
J'ai failli pas te reconnaître. Je vais dire à ta mère que t'es étendue par terre la tête en sang, d'accord?
Ouais.
I don't know who he was to her. Old acquaintance, old kid of a friend.
Les voisins, ils doivent t'adorer. Wow, elle fait du bruit, la voiture. J'entends rien.
Hope you didn't hear that. Ooh, lasagne. Lasagna.
Quand la moitié du brisket sera mangeable, tu rigoleras moins.
J'en rirai à moitié, ça ira.
You need to fix the oven.
If I'd left work in time, it would have been open.
Why didn't you get it?
I'm making dinner. Brisket and chicken, lasagna.
I didn't say that.
My life is predictable and boring.
I just meant I work.
And I don't work?
I know you work.
I get to watch ballet for a living, and I don't get to have my picture taken with a bull. Et il est où ton frère? Putain!
Il fait du skate dehors.
T'as dit du skate?
Non.
Je lui ai...
They're having a mural painted in the cafeteria, and I was chosen to do the top right corner.
Yay!
I have a boyfriend.
Well, that's exciting.
Tell her about his father.
His father owns a plumbing company, and he's going to take over after college.
He's not a flamethrower or a bongo player doesn't mean he's not worthy.
She's 17.
Okay, super jealous. Genevieve, I don't know if you did really blow them off or something. You don't have to go back to this house except for your nieces, I guess.
What else have you made?
Timothée Chalamet.
Oh my...
You'll never have a job like hers.
Why not?
Because that's not a real job. Nobody has that job.
Shut up. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's a combination of hard work, determination.
Wins.
Hey! Dinner is on the table. Where have you been?
You know, I don't appreciate you trying to make me look ridiculous in front of...
Some of it is luck. We don't all get what we want. It's not someone else's fault that you didn't get what you wanted. You're so fucking jealous. Jeez.
We don't need it.
Look at those kids. They're miserable. After a long day, she should go home. What? What's wrong? Oh, I don't know about that and those heels. Oh, you're taking them off. And she's a little jealous of her life too, but focus on you. That was too bad, that conversation. It was inevitable it happened between some characters on this show, because that's the reality. There's a complete misunderstanding about if you don't work that job, and this isn't just a dance thing. Dance is a little bit more glamorous, theater's a little bit more glamorous, acting and stuff. People like to make assumptions. Well, you don't really work for your job. It's a job. It's a different job. Like, it's attention in a different way. That's all it is. It's all work. And you don't know what they're going through either. Like, dancers, actors, it's like they got what they wanted. But then once they're in it, the extra work and the time and the hours.
Oh, Crispin, it's me, Jack McMillan.
I'm only supposed to talk to the waiter. Man said a penny.
Done yet.
And with cryogenics, other lifetimes.
Is he having a nightmare? Okay, he's having a nightmare. I was like, what is going on? This isn't real, is it?
And prosthetics. Same team that turns Martin Short into Jiminy Glick.
This isn't real, is it, you guys?
I want to talk to you about Dorothy Fish, my great-grandmother.
Yeah, he is. He is related to her. I was wondering. I thought that was just like, no, things don't change. So, sorry. I do kind of get it now. I would be offended too. But he does have to admit and look at the big picture and see how everyone else wants and thinks it's a better idea to do something else.
Thing about your whole family from Dottie on down. None of this is news to me.
There are other things you can slap your name on. Why this?
Well,
I'm a fish.
You're not a fish. You're a Macmillan.
Well, I come from a fish. My mother was a fish.
You're repeatedly proving my point.
Mm.
Your roots going back to the Mayflower.
They go back a long time, yes.
When I was young, I thought they were exactly the kind of men I wanted to be. Educated, brutal. They looked at me and they thought, new money.
So this is payback. Is that what this is?
No. Well, maybe. I gave a lot of money to your organization and I want my name on that building.
I hate money.
You're a fantasy. You, Jack, don't exist.
Now, wait a minute.
Your forebears were wrong. Jack, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if your money is old or new. All that matters is that you have the most of it.
That sucks. That's sad. Yay! I would have stayed up in my room forever. She has to be seen, being a team player.
Mishi.
Whoa.
On lui a donné Gamzati. On l'a donné comme ça. Là-bas. Elle a déjà commencé à sortir avec des garçons.
Why do people have to be dating all the time? Worry about that for other people. That's their business.
Se faire au filage. Enfin, si tu regardes les gars derrière toi. J'étais sa petite main, vous savez.
It's fine to be jealous, I guess, but don't do that. If it's something you want to do, you don't have to pretend you feel good about it, but it's not the other person's fault for existing. Mishi, don't you get drunk too and say something stupid tonight, though. Oh.
Pardon, désolée, vraiment.
Hmm.
Ce soir-là, je pourrais avoir une chaise, s'il vous plaît.
Tout de suite, madame.
She brings her bag to the table like that. That's awkward.
Techniquement, je suis pas en retard. Hein. Madame la ministre m'a dit de passer à n'importe quel moment. Donc, là, c'est n'importe quel moment. Cléa, Florence, merci de m'avoir invitée.
Pardon?
Don't shout across the table. Stop.
Comment ça va?
Il faut demander à un serveur, Geneviève.
Oh, pardon. Amorti ma chute.
Vous êtes tombée?
Quand est-ce que vous êtes tombé?
Tombé. To fall.
Né sa planche de skate. Je crois qu'il veut me tuer.
Oh, don't say that. Like.
Il veut pas vraiment me tuer.
Oh, crap.
Surtout.
Too many people at that table.
On sait quand j'ai trouvé sa planque d'herbe et parfois on dit que la drogue c'est mauvais et.
Shut up.
Il y a peut-être que demain.
Très marrant.
Non mais sérieusement, Geneviève, pourquoi ce taureau intéresse-t-il tant la presse?
En vérité, Cléa, ce taureau c'est bien plus qu'un simple animal. On va revoir le taureau. Quand est-ce que mes enfants vont voir le taureau?
We had 4 people saying stuff like that. I mean, they might be representing a lot of people with that article.
C'est ma tata. Un problème de santé, je dois y aller. Elle a
Never should have gone. And you're drunk or something.
invité.
Wow.
Vous encore? On devrait se marier, vous et moi.
Girl, go home.
You drag me back? Why? Because you felt like it?
I thought you'd want to come back.
Back with my parents.
back in a house where it disappeared? It's wonderful to be happy. You smile at things and people. I understood almost every joke. Mojo in New York.
Mojo?
Yes, mojo. That's a cool New York word.
Because she's anxious and upset and depressed when she's here. Doesn't mean suddenly her technique went away, but she can't focus.
Everybody brays. You have to bray. The first thing they teach you is
No, it isn't.
I'm sorry I cut you. I made a mistake.
Well, I mean, maybe. Run around, be fairies. You kind of accidentally learn the start of it, I guess, but I thought it was plie, or sit and butterfly, depending on the age you step in.
there.
You have to.
Then come with me.
I'm not going back in there.
Then I'm going with you.
Mishi.
There is a cake with my face on it in the kitchen.
I'll make things better, the whole situation. Just give me a little time.
Does that mean cutting her from the wall? Because that's not going to help. I like all those lamps all over the place. Oh, wait. Is she going to put Mishi in Tobias's ballet?
Pandas are lazy,
Yay!
clumsy. They are just being played the world around them. Pandas have a snuggly, friendly...
Young man, you need to call Joe Smith ASAP. Who? The very important board member you yelled at on the phone this morning.
Wait a minute, Joe Smith, that's a...
Smooth this over.
I will. Definitely.
I thought it was Crispin, too.
I need to tell you both something.
You didn't get a girl to the family way, did you?
Oh, John.
Nothing like that. The theater.
Our theater?
Fish theater?
What about it?
MBT received a...
They're going to be okay with it?
Renaming the theater might be in order.
Is this a joke?
If only it were.
But what of our legacy, Johnny? The legacy of Dorothy?
It was there for a long time. I still think there should be like a secondary space built in honor. I know it's not the same thing.
Is there nothing we can do?
I put up a fight. I really did, but it's out of my control.
Well, we had a good run. Those 75 years will never... Appreciate that you were the one to tell us, Jack. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. It couldn't have been easy.
It wasn't.
Better than a letter or an email or a phone... Well, a phone call might be okay, but not really.
We sue.
That's awkward. That's worse than losing the name, is having the family make a stink about losing the name. And he's seeing the big picture now. He's like, what's going to help the company stay relevant and grow? Like, not that. Not suing. Not even over mistreatment. It's like a fair thing. Considering who it was coming from and why, like, yes, there was spite and stuff and revenge or whatever, but it's...
C'est toi.
Je peux entrer?
You're gonna crash at her place?
Cheyenne s'inquiète.
Elle devrait pas.
Tu manges?
Working hard.
Ça à quoi, ça?
À castrer les moutons.
Je me demandais si tu pouvais accueillir une brebis égarée.
Je t'apporte une chaise.
She's been watching her. Oh. Normally I'd say that's creepy adult thing, but this is different.
It's only at night, like a fairy, and dances lit only by the moon.
What? What the hell's going on here?
I want you to put her in the school.
You want...
Which one of us was point shoes, Jack?
What?
Do you put shoes on and stand on the tops of your toes?
She still does need to...
Why is she running at us?
She must be the fairy's mother.
She's afraid she's gonna get in trouble.
How do you know this woman? She gave me shoes. That's only she, huh?
Did they fit?
Yes.
I'm good with feet.
You have to audition.
No, she doesn't.
Cheyenne, it's great what you did for her, but you don't get to make that call. It is fair, and this isn't even a money thing. It's like, yes, she does have to audition.
I have kids.
I don't see them.
They're not with me.
They run away?
No! No! Someone hear me say no!
Come with me!
Jesus Christ, Gripling!
Yeah, Cheyenne needs to understand she's not in charge of everything. She's got great instincts about the girl and stuff, and I agree they should find a way for her to audition, and then if she gets in, maybe a scholarship she can apply for, but you can't just say, it will happen. Italian restaurant. Spaghetti.
I already had scotch.
Doubles.
I already had double.
And breadsticks.
People using my studios at all hours of the night, just walking in and using them, dancing all over.
At least it's one person, not turning on the lights, saving electricity, not hiring an accompanist, you know.
Who gave a lot of money to this town. And what does she get in return? Her name tossed in the garbage by a man who has a picture of himself at a Mary J. Blige concert with Saddam Hussein.
Focus on the work. You actually want to be there for more than just that name, right? You can be upset about it, but geez.
I am a fucking loser.
Last call.
Salad, breadsticks, spaghetti.
About Gael.
Oh, do not talk to me about Gael.
I know about his flakiness, his wandering. Right here. If all my pride was right here, it would be hard.
Okay, that was a little...
Please. Please, Mr.
I get it kind of, but like, I don't know. There are just moments like this where the show's trying too hard. For the most part, I do like the show. It's just, they're making her seem so outrageous, and they can tone it down a little.
I have my word. I'm appealing to you, Mr. Pride. Let me do what I came here to do.
Or rebellious, or whatever I meant to say.
Will make you think he is there for you, and then opening night he will let you the fuck down. Every time I brought him back, he was here, and the next thing I know, he's leaving to work on a farm.
And the thing that is with her, she won't let him go. He did. Or if he leaves or tries to, she'll follow him or kick his ass or whatever.
Solved now. There, you won. You happy?
Yes.
I don't know. Okay. Not okay. It's just... Take a nap. He does have passion for it. Yay. I kind of want to see him go into one of the studios right now and just go for it.
Faye, right?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna class tomorrow.
What?
Yay. Yeah, that was a nice moment at the end. I'm happy about that. I didn't like this episode as much as I liked the second one, but conversations are starting to happen. I like how Cheyenne is starting to feel like, okay, let's do this. Let's get to work. It's not the way he wants, but still, that's good. I'm happy for the girl, and it wasn't going to happen without a handout. It's hard to take charity, but it's like, oh, I don't know what it's like. That's the thing. I was privileged in a way where classes were just something I had access to. And like my first huge expenses were for dance classes. When I got my first job, that was the first thing that my parents were like, this is your bill now. These classes are on your tab now. And small potatoes, I'm realizing now as an older adult, you know, like, so I started to appreciate not everyone gets to do this. Gael and Cheyenne, even that little bit, I love the way they move together. And maybe it was from the angle, but so comfortable watching them. I don't know how else to say it. You know, you have a connection. That's why people, you don't understand. It's like, well, why did this person get put in that role and not me? Partly chemistry too. Yes, you do have to all have the technique, but it's like, I can technically do it too. It's like, yeah, but if I have the option between you and him and she's the one, they're playing opposite, it all happens for a reason. It's not that simple. It's like, what? But I can technically do it. It's like, I know, but... So what did you think of episode 3, The Fish? Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, morning, evening, sleep time, read time, rest time, rehearsal time, class time, audition time. Thanks again. Bye.